Hey, what is up everybody? Really quickly, I just want to go through a couple of things you can do with a sledgehammer to improve your grip strength. One thing I'm going to do is usually what I'll do is I'll wear wrist wraps to support my wrists and joints because of my broken wrist. But today we're taking them off because I want to show you all what you can do with a sledgehammer to improve your grip strength. Okay, so this is a 10-pound sledgehammer. It's just one I bought from Lowe's or something like that. But what I've done is I've taken a ruler and I've marked 1 inch all the way down the handle as far as I wanted to. So it gives me landmarks that I can use for my training. All I do for those is usually just isometric contractions, where I'll find, like, let's say the 3rd notch, right? I'll grab onto that 3rd notch, putting my last knuckle there, and I'll hold onto this and I'll just let go. And what that's doing is all this force is in the front here, and it's causing my forearm to flex all of these muscles here. And I'm holding on. Like, I'm kind of shaking right now because of how hard it is. Again, it's just a 10-pound sledgehammer. What I'll do is I'll hold it for a certain amount of time on that side, switch, find that same 3rd notch to make sure it's symmetrical on either side, and hold it here. I hold it for like 30 seconds, 45 seconds. The thing is, the further you move back, I mean, just the way physics works, right? The further you move back, the harder it is to hold that position. What I would recommend too, if you're doing this, is to keep your arms slightly bent, okay? So if you're pushing your elbow out, don't do that. Just keep it slightly bent, keep it in a nice neutral position, but you're gonna feel a nice, horrible burn right here in your forearms. That's the isometric side of things, and you can do it on either side too. I'll flip it around. So same 3rd notch, put my pinky on it this time, and hold it the other way. Hold here. Now the weight has shifted, and I'm feeling it all the way down the back side of my forearms. Okay? Isometric, again, 30 seconds. You'll see, just moving a little bit further down the edge of the hammer is gonna be awful. Again, right here, feeling it all the way in the back of my forearms. This is actually really good for warming up your forearms if you're doing anything that requires your grip strength, like an obstacle course. It's kind of weird that you'd bring a sledgehammer with you, but again, use the tools you need to get the job done, right? Okay, so those are the isometric contractions that I would recommend you do. Just the front, back. Make sure you have a notch so you can keep it symmetrical. And I just did 1 inch spacing. You can do whatever you want, but it just helps you keep it in line. Like, there's no way I could possibly hold that sledgehammer all the way down to the last notch. As soon as I let it go, I don't have the strength to hold it. 10 pounds is a lot for a hammer, but I mean, if you're holding it this close to start off with, I'm sure you can hold 10 pounds like that. Okay, so next we'll move into is dynamic grip strength exercises. Same exact principle, okay? Keeping it really simple. Finding that 3rd notch. Instead of holding it here in this isometric contraction, right, I will just let the back end fall. So I'm basically not even really flexing anymore, especially right here. And then I'll squeeze as hard as I can. Letting it fall, squeeze as hard as I can. And that is a horrible burn right here, which is great for working out and training purposes and developing grip strength. But you definitely, if you're doing it right, you'll feel a nice burn. So again, find that 3rd notch here. Okay, and then same thing on the other side. 3rd notch, let it hang here, flex up. It's actually easier for me to do it on this reverse side than it is the other side. So here, switch sides. And that's basically it. Honestly, you could do whatever you want with the sledgehammer, but those are the simple tips and tricks that I really do with a 10-pound sledge to develop grip strength. Grip strength doesn't have to be overcomplicated. It's just holding on to something in a way that makes it hard for you to grip onto it. And I found that using a sledgehammer works really well for me. And it's just something you can pick up anywhere. But yeah, if y'all like this video, please like and subscribe. Let me know if you do anything else for grip strength training. I mean, I do a lot. I rock climb, but this is like some practical exercise. People that aren't into rock climbing or just want something outside of the box to do for their training. So yeah, grab a 10-pound sledgehammer, do some grip strength training, and let me know what you think. Thanks, guys.